ONFIRE Magazine, I guess I have to kind of go back to kind of how it all started in the beginning. ONFIRE Magazine came about after I wrote my first book, which is called A Simple Kind, A Changing Becomes, and basically that book was about it's a book that's about my personal testimony, about how I overcame the struggle of dyslexia, bullying, depression, and so the book's kind of about the life's journey, well, not the entire life, but that big portion of my life, and sort of the journey I went through, and how in the midst of that God showed up in big ways, miraculous ways, or small ways, or any kind of size of way, and it's there as an encouragement tool for people to use, to read, whether you have faith and you know Christ as your Saviour or you don't. That's what it's there for to encourage specifically young people or anybody to read it and be encouraged and uplifted and see that there is a way out of where they are, whether they're being bullied or whether they feel alone, whether they're suffering from depression. So the book took me about 3 years to write. I think I remember I started writing it in 2008, and I didn't finish it till, no, actually, it took me 3 years to write. After that, another year to sort of refine it, edit it, add things in that were missing, filling in blanks. And once it was published, it was a huge deal, big deal, because it was like a healing process of being able to get out everything that I was dealing with at that time that I hadn't spoken about out loud or really let anybody else to see or read or have some kind of insight to my life. And so that's kind of how that helped me to do it. So ONFIRE Magazine began shortly after that. It was something that began in the midst of finishing the book. It began in 2011, and it began as just a blog, Tumblr blog, for those of you who know Tumblr. And it was sort of like an agony aunt, sort of people ask questions, we answer questions. It was a magazine and journal, but more of an emphasis on the journal because it was about different people from specifically young people looking for things that are going to be relevant to where they are in their life, or focused on the issues they're dealing with right now, whether they're in college or university or high school. After that, it grew. It was something that developed more. I remember sitting down with my pastors, who are my parents, because ONFIRE Magazine is an outreach ministry within JHM Global, which is the ministry that I serve under, whose message is about sharing the precious message of Jesus Christ with people who don't know. ONFIRE Magazine carries the same message, and that is the message that we carry, as well as the fact that we're simple people, and we're passionate people living simply for Christ, which is like the magazine's tagline. But so the magazine grew, it got bigger. I started sourcing help from different Christian media websites and people looking for opportunities, and we started getting a couple of hundred hits at a time, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger from there. And the magazine has continued to grow since then. Right now, I'm the only person working on the magazine. ONFIRE Magazine is free. It's a free online magazine. The original goal was for it to be print, but after doing a lot of research and realizing this isn't going to work as something that the end goal is for it to be free, and the idea is that it can be a high-end magazine in any shop on the shelf, and you can pick it up for free, right next to Q magazine or anything else like that. That would really encourage people and lift them up, and getting something else out there that's about spreading the good news of God, them sharing their testimony with people who don't know about God, or people who do know about God, and really helping them to find, be encouraged to see God more, so that He can show up exactly, or even more miraculously than He did with those people. And it's great. So that this is like a short little history video, 7 minutes. It's quite long, but just to let everybody know about ONFIRE Magazine and kind of how far it's come, so you can see the editor, which is me. For those of you who don't know, I'm Smart, which is S-M-A-R-T, Hopewell. I'm actually a young adults pastor myself, serving within my mother's ministry, and so this is the outreach that I do for young people through the magazine at the moment. So I just really want to encourage everybody and anybody who will take the time to watch this video, and just really let you know that whatever you think you've done in your life, or whatever kind of mistakes you've made, those mistakes don't make you. God makes you. And whether you believe in Him or not, He's got a purpose and He's got a plan for your life, and He does want to make sure that you succeed, and He does want to make sure that you grow and that you're blessed, in whatever capacity that looks like. Not everybody's a millionaire, not everybody's Bill Gates. Thanks guys for watching this video. I pray and I hope it encourages you all, and that it would give you guys a little bit more of an insight into ONFIRE Magazine and sort of what we're trying to do. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and pray that it blesses you. Thanks for watching.